Hey everyone, could I request all to grab their seats? We'll be starting it off.
Just wait.
Good evening, Mustangs, and welcome to the highly anticipated USC election result night, where the pulse of our university future will be revealed. I am Bhumit, your Deputy Chief Returning Officer,
And I'm Preeti, your Manager of Investigations.
and we both are honored to be your co-host for this evening.
But before we proceed any further, let's begin with a moment of reflection and respect, the land acknowledgement.
We acknowledge that Western University is located on the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Nunavik, Chungnotok nations, or land connected with the London Township and Sombra Treaties of 1796 and the Dish with One Spoon Convent's wampum. With this, we respect the long-standing relationship that indigenous nations have to this land as the original caretakers. Western value the significant historical and contemporary contributions of local and regional First Nation and all of the original peoples of Turtle Island. This land continues to be home to diverse indigenous people, whom we recognize as contemporary stewards of the land and vital contributors of our society.
We acknowledge historical and ongoing injustices that Indigenous peoples, First Nations, Métis, and Inuit endure in Canada, and we accept responsibility as a public institution to contribute toward revealing and correcting miseducation, as well as renewing respectful relationships with Indigenous communities through our teaching, research, and community service. This event is a celebration of student leadership, dedication, and the spirit of representation that shapes our campus community. Tonight, we recognize the hard work and commitment of all candidates, volunteers, and everyone who contributed to making this election a success.
So with that, now, to share a few words of appreciation and reflection, please join me in welcoming our Chief Returning Officer, Peter Bratick, to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to see you in such large numbers. Sorry, I'm just going to struggle with this mic for a second. I want to thank every single one of you for being here tonight. I'm going to start by thanking our campaign team, our election team, rather. We've got Bhumit and Preeti, who you've already met. We've got Kathleen and Maddie, who are sitting down. This election couldn't run without them. It was a very smooth experience this year, to say the least. Nothing ever goes perfectly, so of course there are hiccups, but nonetheless, it was a very smooth process, and I can't thank them enough. I also need to thank our support staff. Dane and Rebecca are here, and the rest of the USC support staff. For those of you who don't know, I was actually a vice president of a student association in Windsor before I came to London to go to law school. And it's a day and night experience as far as the level of professionalism and the level of resource and support that we get from the USC and from your student dollars, so to speak. So I just want to thank the USC as well. I wanted to thank each and every single one of you as well. As I said, I know what it's like to be in your spot. I really do. I ran 2 elections when I was, as a candidate, I should say. So I ran in 2 elections. They were amazing experiences. I learned a lot, and the opportunities that came after them were also amazing. But what's often overlooked is the process that you go through just to run in an election. The amount of hard work that goes into this, and the amount of support that you need from your friends and from the rest of the students around you who believe in you, that's a lot of support and effort and stress and all kinds of other emotions, both positive and negative. So I ask for a round of applause for all our candidates here tonight for everything they've gone through. I decided to keep things relatively short tonight, just for the sake of leaving as much time as possible to the candidates and to celebrate their experiences. But I wanted to leave you with one anecdote, if you will. I only learned this year through my personal life that we tend to, in university, and this is everywhere, we tend to, as human beings, put so much stock into these sort of, I'll use the term accomplishments, or these goals that we set and whether we've reached them or not. That might be running for a position like yours. It might be looking for a job. It might be getting a grade on a test. Whatever the accomplishment is, I'm assuming the vast majority of you, the personality types you have, just because those personality types have drawn you to these roles, make you more or less perfectionists. And if not perfectionists, nonetheless, you put so much stock into these milestones for you. And that's all amazing. It's gotten you this far, and I'm not suggesting you discard that completely. But what I will say, and I was reflecting on this as I was walking in actually, to be quite honest with you, I was walking in, looking at how nice the snow was. For those of you who don't like snow, I'm sorry, but there's still something nice you could pick from looking at the snow. And I thought to myself, well, you know what? I'm happy to just have woken up today and be able to breathe, right? Think about all the people who this morning didn't wake up, right? Or people who took their last breaths today. I suggest you kind of look at life in that way. And as far as what the results are tonight, I was just listening to somebody saying, well, I'm nervous and I'm not even a candidate. We've got 7 candidates, 6 of us will leave not happy just on the presidential level, not to mention all our other candidates. But I want to tell you something about that too. All 7 of you have something to be happy about, not just the hard work that you put in, but the way our lives go. There's always going to be doors that open, doors that close. I can't tell you right now, just because I don't have that knowledge or foresight, why it is that 6 of you had a door closed that you were hoping to be open, but I can promise you that there are other doors that are opening right now that would have stayed shut had you walked through the door that you wanted to walk through tonight. So I strongly suggest, whatever happens tonight, be happy first and foremost that you're here, that you're breathing, that you've got all the supports behind you, but look forward to what comes next, because again, all of you wanted one thing tonight. Only one person gets that thing in terms of your candidates, but each of you are going to end up doing amazing things, and I strongly encourage you to look forward to that. Thanks again, everyone. Enjoy tonight.
Thank you so much, Peter, for your thoughtful words and leadership throughout this election season. Now, we'd like to shift our focus to some key highlights from this election. Get ready for a wealth of information as we delve into the upcoming USC vice presidential elections, voter turnout statistics, and more. Please join me in welcoming the Manager of Election Finance, Karina, to the stage.
Thank you, Bamit and Preeti. Good evening, everyone. I'm excited to share some key highlights from this year's elections, including important dates for the upcoming USC vice presidential elections and a closer look at voter turnout statistics. Let's begin with the 2025 USC vice presidential elections. We'll be electing vice presidents for 2 key portfolios, University Affairs and External Affairs. Here are some important dates to mark in your calendars. So February 7th marks the mandatory all-candidates meeting, where candidates will receive essential information about the election process. February 28th is the start of the VP voting period, giving students the chance to have their voices heard. And March 3rd is the day we'll announce the results of the vice presidential elections. Now, shifting our focus to voter engagement. This year, we saw an outstanding level of participation. 11,077 students voted in this election, representing 29.4% of all eligible electors. This incredible turnout reflects the growing passion and involvement of our student body in shaping the future of our university. A huge thank you to everyone who casted their votes. And here's where we can really celebrate. If we compare this year's turnout to last year's, we've seen a remarkable increase. In 2024, voter turnout stood at 21.6%. And this year, again, we reached an impressive 29.4%. That's a 7.8 increase. 7.8% increase. This growth isn't just a number, it's a testament to the power of student voices, the impact of meaningful campaigns, and the dedication of everyone involved in the election process. Your engagement is what drives positive change within our community. Thank you all for being part of this journey and for making your voices heard. Now I'll pass it back to Bumit and Preeti to continue with this evening's program. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Karina, and thanks to everyone who took the time to vote. Now, continuing with the same excitement, it's time now we turn our attention to the much-awaited moment of the evening, the announcement of the results of the USC Winter Elections 2025. So just some general housekeeping. As we call out the names, let's celebrate not just the winners, but the spirit of leadership and commitment that each of you candidate has shown throughout this journey. Your dedication to representing the voices of our student body is truly commendable.
First and foremost, we will begin with the announcement of the newly elected senators. Newly elected senators, please make your way to the stage to take a group photo when your name is announced. So let's start. Your senators for the 2025-2026 school year are Brooklyn Begg, Noah Zabian, Zara Nadim,
Line of viewers.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Now, we'll be announcing the results of the Faculty Council elections. And to help us facilitate that, the Faculty Council election result, we'd like to invite another member of EGC, Madeline D. Labio, to the stage.
Thank you, Bumit and Preeti, for the warm introduction. Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here with you all as we celebrate the dedication, hard work, and passion of our candidates. I'm excited to announce the results for Faculty Council elections. As each name is called, I kindly ask that the newly elected individuals to make their way to the stage for a group photo before we proceed to the next faculty. So let's begin with the Faculty of Arts and Humanities. So your newly elected president and counselor are Chahat Guman and Purushoth Nagaraj. Congratulations to you both. You just want to, on this side? Congratulations to the both of you again. Awesome. So now moving on to the Faculty of Information and Media Studies. So your newly elected president is Macy Whiteside. Macy unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, but sending her the best and congratulations to her again. And moving on, now we have the Faculty of Health Sciences, and this will be the Faculty of Health Sciences president and as well as the Food and Nutrition counselor. And so the winners are Steve Shia and Ariana Mastronada. Congratulations again to you both. Thank you and congratulations once again to our newly elected leaders. Your commitment in representing your peers is truly inspiring. And now I'll be passing it back to Bimit and Preeti to continue with the evening.
Thank you so much, Madeline, for announcing those results, and congratulations again to all the newly elected leaders. Now, we will continue with the next set of Faculty Council election results. Let's move forward with the Faculty of Kinesiology. Your newly elected president is Anya Dow.
Yes, sure. Congratulations, Anya. Moving on to the Faculty of Nursing. So for the Faculty of Nursing, your newly elected president and councillor are Josein Southern and Zahra Nadeem.
Next, we have the Don Wright Faculty of Music. Your newly elected president is Kalista Foti.
Assuming she's not here, congratulations, Kalista. We'll move forward. Now, moving forward to the Social Science Student Council. So, your newly elected counselor and president for the social science are Dylan Thompson, Oliver Bobs, Adrian Lee, Aline Chima, Jennifer, Oscar Chow, Pooji Adhikari, and Rosina Farnagi.
Congratulations. And finally, we have the Science Students Council. Your newly elected president and councilors are Rishika Bogadi, Brianna Murcia, Edward Yang, Matthew Lim, Sarwa Khan, Arya Johnny, Palisa Kapoor, and Parsa Tadagian.
Congratulations to our all newly elected leaders. Now the moment we all have been waiting for, the big one, the announcement of the next 25-26 USC president. And really ask me, who better to reveal the winner than the very person who held this role for the last year with dedication and leadership. So please join me in welcoming our current USC president, Emily Collegian, to the stage to announce the next president.
Hi, everyone. So a fun fact about me is I've actually run in 4 elections, so I really resonate with all the feelings that are here today. I came from the Senate, so shout out to all of our new senators. Last year, when I stood on the stage, I recounted a quote that my parents often said to my sister and I. They used to tell us that it takes a village. And today, you're here with all of your friends, your family, your roommates, and most importantly, your team. Without these support systems, I know at least for myself, I would not be here. Let's acknowledge all of their hard work too. Round of applause. But what I didn't anticipate is that an entire village would run for USC president, as there are literally 7 of you, which is great to see for my succession planning, specifically as an HR major. The goal of any USC president should be leaving both the organization and our campus better than how we found it. No matter the outcome, I have seen the dedication of each of you and for your community. I think we can all agree that Western is where we grew up, and it's the place that we discovered our potential. In the crowd today, there are hundreds of people who believe in your potential to lead 37,000 students. That means something, and to me, that meant everything. I ran my campaign last year reminding students to think about the bigger picture, to remind them that the future of this university is up to us. A future where we see more than one woman run for the USC's top seat. A future where we see students are empowered to believe that they can achieve the seemingly impossible. As Emily Rowe, president in 2009, said it best, this is your Western. And whatever happens tonight, Western will always be yours. Student leaders' impact lingers long past when they graduate. Western's legacy lives on because the people who walk through its gates have passion to take care of their community, and even after you leave, that passion never dies. Carry that with you in whatever direction your life takes you. With that said, let's get into why you are all really here. It is my absolute honor to announce that your next USC president is Kat Henriquez. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God. Hi. I wrote something and I feel like I'm not gonna look at it. My name is Kat Henriquez, and I ran for the USC because I believed the USC could do more for you. I probably said it 100 times throughout the campaign, but being up here means you believe it too, so thank you so, so much. The USC has been my home for a really, really long time, and I look forward to making it yours.
Several people gave me the chance that I needed in first year to thrive. And my goal is to make sure that you guys all get that chance to have the student experience you desire and deserve. There's going to be a lot of thank yous, so please just bear with me. The first one has to go to Mir, Noah, Mateen, Loic, Mauritius, Tessa. Thank you all for believing in this organization and believing that it's worth the incredible amount of work it takes to run a campaign. Thank you so much to your teams for caring enough about the USC and the positive impact that it can have for students. I know for sure wherever you guys take your talents, they will be so, so lucky to have you. I also want to say congratulations to everybody else who ran in the other races. Please know that I was cheering you on, even though cross-campaigning says that I can't. I am so proud of all of you, and I feel very, very lucky to get to work with a few of you next year. To my team, oh my God, I'm like stressed out here. Okay, one sec. To my team, your support has fundamentally rewired the way that I look at the world. To see firsthand how much you believed in this vision, how many late nights you put in, how much love and support and passion you poured into the platform and the comms and the emails and the boothing and me is an experience that I will never forget. This campaign season was difficult in more ways than one, and I would not be here without you. This is your moment too, and I wish I could have all of you on stage with me. Thank you so, so much. You can see my mom over there. My mom and dad are in the audience tonight, and my sister will be watching the YouTube video later because she's currently crushing a physics midterm at McMaster. Thank you so much for your support and your willingness to help me in every way, even though I did not explain what this job was, like, in the slightest. I'm a first-gen student, and I remember being in the kitchen with you guys when we got the call saying I got a scholarship to go to Western. I know this is not what we pictured that would end up being, but thank you for trusting me. Those of you who know me really well know that running for USC president is not something I thought I would do. So to everybody in the audience who knew before I did, thank you for seeing the vision before I did. I'm very cognizant of what me being on stage means. I am the first Tamil and Burger Canadian to become USC president. I'm also the first SASA student to become president. Oh, you don't have to clap for that. But above all, I'm incredibly, incredibly proud to actually be a second. I am truly grateful to be following in the footsteps of Sandra Gibbons, the first and only woman of color to hold this office up until now. She was elected exactly 40 years ago. I would not be here without her and without so many of the women who brought this organization to where it is right now. This win is possible because of Nika Bajaj, who was there for me at every turn in this election. I am who I am because of people like your current USC president, as well as the innumerable powerhouses of women who have run the USC as AVPs and VPs, including the 4 sitting there right now. I also love you, Daniel. Big fan, incredible work. I don't know if I'll ever be able to tell them all in person that I am truly a product of your work, but I am forever grateful, and I promise that I will not be the last. I meant when I said that this is our Western, our vision, and truly it's about making this campus ours. I am beyond excited to continue to serve students over the next year, to hit the ground running tomorrow if they'll let me, and to spend every day proving that you made the right choice. So thank you.
Congratulations, Kat. As we come to the end of this incredible evening, I'd sincerely like to thank each and every one of you for joining us at the USC Election Results Night. Your presence reflects your dedication to our student community and your commitment to shaping the future of our university.
While tonight marks the conclusion of this election journey, it also signals the start of a new chapter for the USC. I encourage you all to continue engaging with the USC and explore how you can contribute to making our campus more vibrant and inclusive.
On that note, I'm excited to announce the upcoming USC Job Fair on March 11th, an excellent opportunity to discover diverse roles, connect with passionate individuals, and explore how you can make an impact within the USC.
Thank you again for being part of tonight's celebration. Your involvement makes our community stronger. Have a fantastic rest of your night. Thank you so much for joining us.